Hi students, welcome back to the class. The last class we had discussed about what yes the size and shape of the cell and the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Yes, you know about the cell. What is cell? Cell is a fundamental structural and functional unit of all living organism. That is what cell. And you know the size of the cell also. What is the size of the cell? 3 micrometer to 30 micrometer. This is the average size of the cell. And you know that the size shape of the cell, all the cells are not the same shape. It is varying. Why? It is depending upon the function. Okay, so you know a little bit about cell. So you want to know that the structure of a cell. What is the structure of cell? That is our basic unit, building block of our body. See, this is the structure of a cell. One structure, a structure of a cell. Okay, it is the animal cell. Okay, see, there is some hair-like structures that is known as what? Cilia, and this blue that is lysosome, and otherwise suicide bag, and centrioles, microtubules, Golgi apparatus, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and this is that what? This is nuclear membrane. Outer this full it is nucleus, and the center one nucleolus, and this is this are chromatin, and this small daughter that is ribosome, and this outer covering that is cell membrane, and this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. This is the mitochondrium. See, this is the one structure of a cell. Okay, so we are going to discussing about what the structure of a cell. See, a typical cell consisting main three parts. A typical cell consisting main three parts. First is the cell membrane. See, the cell membrane is the outer part, and next is the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm, that is this blue jelly like substance, that is what? Cytoplasm. And the center one, this is what? Nucleus. Okay, so these are the main three parts of the cell. Clear? So comes to our topic. The first topic is the word cell membrane or plasma membrane. The detailed structure of the cell membrane was studied only after the advent of the electron microscope in 1950s. An improved model of the cell structure means cell membrane, was proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. It is widely accepted as fluid mosaic model. This is the fluid mosaic model. See, yes, this one is a fluid mosaic model. And this cell membrane that is composed of lipids and proteins. See, these are the lipids. It is a bilayer. Okay, lipids are bilayer. It is 40%, and this is the proteins. This is the integral protein. What? It is a integral protein. These are also proteins. Okay, these proteins are 52% in the cell membrane. So the cell membrane that forms the outer covering of the each cell. It is a living, thin, delicate and semi-permeable membrane. Okay. It has fine spores. Okay, that helps to entry and exit of molecules. So the main function of cell membrane is it controls the entry and exit of materials in and out of the cell. It allows only the selective substance to pass through it. That's why it is also known as selective permeable membrane. Okay, and it provides protection to the internal contents of the cells. It provides protection to the internal contents of the cell, which means you know that the cell having internal contents. See, these are the internal contents. Okay, so these all things are protect to this cell membrane. In case of plant cell, there is no cell membrane or plasma membrane. It is a cell wall. It is the addition of plasma membrane. It forms what? Cell wall. It is non-living. It is non-living thing, and that made up of complex carbohydrate that is known as cellulose. I hope all are hear this word, this cellulose. Yes, this cellulose, that is a complex carbohydrate. Okay, the cell wall that's provide mechanical support, protection and rigidity of the plant cell. So next we are discussing about cytoplasm. What? Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the, it is the in between the plasma membrane and nuclear membrane. See, this is a plasma membrane or cell membrane, or between what nuclear membrane, that is what cytoplasm. Okay, cytoplasm is a in between the cell membrane and the nuclear membrane, that is what cytoplasm. It is a jelly-like substance. It contains a variety of small structures that is known as cell organelles. So this lysosomes, centrioles, microtubules, Golgi apparatus, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, chromatin, nucleus. These all things, and mitochondria, especially that. These all things are what, that is cell organelles. Okay, and these each are carrying different functions, different reactions. Okay, and other inclusions such as stored age products such as fats, lipids, proteins, etc. Water is the main component of the cytoplasm. Okay, it is 90, here it is 90 percentage of water. Many chemical reactions take place here. Cytoplasm is a physical basis of all metabolic activities. Various cell organelles perform specific functions in it. I give you one example. You know the egg. Egg is a cell. It is a eukaryotic cell. Okay. So egg, take one egg. So this outer covering of the egg, that is what? It is a cell membrane. That is cell membrane or plasma membrane. That is in our shell. Okay, what we are removed. And inside it is that jelly like substance is there, water like. Yes, that is what cytoplasm. Okay, that is cytoplasm. So all the cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm. Clear? And next you know that inside it is a yellow color, that is yolk. What is yolk? That is what nucleus. Yes, so we are going to discussing about the next topic, that is nucleus. What? Nucleus. It is the most prominent cell organelle in the cell. Okay, and it was discovered by Robert Brown. Who? Robert Brown. It is usually spherical or oval in shape. See, this nucleus is a brain of the cell. It to control the all the reactions occur in the cell. Okay, nucleus is a brain of the cell. It regulates the all functions of the cell, like your brain. You know that in your brain that control the all body functions. Yes. So here in our cell, the cell what? The nucleus, it is a brain of the cell. It control the all functions occur in the inside the cell. Okay, and the nucleus is made of two parts: nuclear membrane or nucleoplasm. Okay, this nucleoplasm that's containing nucleolus and chromatin materials or chromosomes. Nucleoplasm that's containing nucleolus and chromatin materials or nucleoplasm. See this one. This is the nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane, this outer covering. Okay, and inside it is what a nucleo, this is the inside, that is what nucleoplasm. And this nucleoplasm that's consisting what? Yes, chromatin materials. These are the chromatin materials, and this blue, dark blue, this is what nucleolus. Okay, so this nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope that surrounded the nucleus, it is permeable in nature. See, there is yellow spots, that is small pores. Okay, just like in our cell membrane. So these small pores of the nuclear membrane, that is known as what? Nuclear pores. Next is nucleoplasm, a spherical body present inside the nuclear envelope, that is what? Nucleoplasm. It is contain chromatin materials and nucleolus. So this is the nucleolus. What? Nucleolus. This spherical structure present inside the nucleoplasm, that is what? Nucleolus. And this is not bounded by any membrane. It is rich in protein and RNA, and it produces what? Ribosome. Okay. What is the full form of RNA? Yes, that's right. Ribonucleic acid. Next is these chromatin materials. These are just like thread-like structure. Okay, thread. Like intervened mass of chromosome. And this is composed of genetic substance. DNA, RNA and proteins. What is the full form of DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. RNA, ribonucleic acid. It is a dividing cell. The DNA is highly condensed into, so this thread-like structure, that is known as what? Chromosome. But at other times it spread throughout the nucleus as chromatin. Okay, this dark composition of the thread-like structure, that is what? Chromosome, and it is spread out through the nucleus, that is what? Chromatin. The chromosome contains basic hereditary units called genes. Genes are responsible for the transmission of characters to the parents to offspring. Okay. You know that sometimes your mummy told you you are behave like your father, otherwise your grandma, otherwise your grandfather, otherwise somebody told what your behavior look like your mother, and your eyes are you like mother, and the lip and the face like that. So how they will how you will get that one? It is transferred to parent, your father, your parent gene to your body. Okay. So some characters we will get from our parent. Okay. You want to see the main three parts of a cell, that means a cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus in practically. Before I told that the egg, in case of egg, yes, take one egg and boil it. Okay. Just give to time for cooling. After take that, okay, and you know that the outer egg having what? One shell. That is what? Cell membrane or plasma membrane. Remove that, okay, and you will get that white part. You will say that's protein. Yes, see that white, that is before boiling, that is jelly-like substance. Okay, so that is colorless. Okay, so that is what? Cytoplasm. So after boiling you will get that is white hard one. So that is what? Cytoplasm. All the cell organelles are present in there. Okay, so all the chemical reactions are occur in the cytoplasm. Okay, and cell organelles we are not able to see. Okay, and next inside that white yellow color, yellow color yolk is there. That is what? Nucleus. So just remove that white color part, and after just take that nucleus and just see outer, just remove that. There is one outer envelope is there, very thin envelope, and that is also having what? Plasma membrane like spores. Okay, like a pores. So see, just remove that. That is what? Huh? Nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane, and inside it is, that is yellow color, that is what? It is a nucleoplasm. And again outer lightish yellow color, and inside it is dark yellow color. That is what? Nucleolus. Okay, and just remove cut this yolk in centrally and see the inside. There is small, just a pit like, there is a liquid like is there. That is chromatin material. So take one egg and boil it and observe this. Okay. I hope all of you understood this topic. Yes. So cell wall. What? Cell wall. See, it's a plant cell. This outer covering, this green portion, that is what? Cell wall. And that day we have discussed a little bit about cell wall. What we have said that day? What we have discussed? Yes, cell wall, that is addition of plasma membrane, and it is non-living, and it's give the rigidity of the plant and shape of the plant. Then yes, this cell wall, that is made up of complex carbohydrate. It is known as what? Cellulose. Yes. So see, this plant cell that's only found in, sorry, the cell wall that is only found in plant cell. Okay, cell wall that is only found in plant cell, not in animal cell. Animal cell having what? Plasma membrane. Okay, it is this cell wall just like a protective covering of cell. Okay, and you know that the cell wall is made up of cellulose. It is a non-living substance. It gives a shape and a certain degree of rigidity to the plant cell without interfering with the functions of the cell membrane. And it is also helps to cell interaction and provides barrier to undesirable micromolecules, micro and macromolecules. Okay, so the cell wall is fully permeable. Why? Because of this helps to ward the entry and exit of micro and macromolecules. Okay, that's why it is what? Fully permeable membrane. You know the semi-permeable membrane means. So just opposite. Okay, semi means half and fully permeable means, fully permeable means full. It helps all the materials are enter inside the cell and exit to the cell. And this cellulose is a structural carbohydrate and is considered as a complex sugar because it is used in both protection and formation of a structure. Cell wall is a characteristic features of cell of plants, bacteria, fungi and algae. But cell wall of bacteria and fungi are different composition. And the next is functions of cell. What are the functions of this cell wall? Okay, notice cell wall. So what are the functions of a cell wall? Do you know the functions? Yes, just recall that. Yeah, it gives the rigidity of the plant and mechanical support, and it gives the shape. Then okay, that's it. So see, the first function of cell wall is it provides the shape of the plant cell. Okay, it also functions as storage deposit for carbohydrate. Okay, it also functions as storage deposit of carbohydrate. You know that complex carbohydrate structure, that is cellulose. Okay, it provides rigidity, tensile strength and structural support. The fourth one, it provide the protection against mechanical stress and infections. You know that the plant, there's a more infection will be on the plant cell. So this mechanical support that helps to the provide the against mechanical strength and infection. Okay, and this cell wall that resists the water pressure and control the growth cell. Otherwise, think about it is just like a permissive semi-permeable membrane, the outer covering. There is no control of growth. Okay, there is no growth control of the cell. So the cell wall that resists the growth of cell. Okay, and it resists the pressure of water pressure. You know that what is the food of these plants? Yes, that is the minerals and water. Okay, so this water full of water is there, so this water pressure will be that's need to resist. Okay, so the cell wall that resists the water pressure. All of you understood this topic, cell wall and their functions. Okay, thank you. Discussing the next plant cell organelle, that is plastids. Okay, do you know about this plastids? Anybody? No. Okay. See, plastids. Plastids are double membrane organelle which are found in the cell of plants and algae. See, it is a double layered membrane. Okay, these are found in plants and algae. Okay, plastids are responsible for manufacturing and storing of food. Okay, and these contain plant pigments that are used in photosynthesis, and different types of pigments that helps to change the color of cells. So this is plastids. Okay, and these plastids are different types. See, the plastids are, that is mainly four types, and these are classified on the basis of presence or absence of biological cell organelles. Biological pigment, not a cell organelle, biological pigment. Biological pigment means what? That is chlorophyll. Okay, see, first one is chromoplast and leucoplast and chloroplast and gerontoplast. These are the four main types of plastids. Not this much also, more than five. Okay. So first we are going to discussing about chromoplast. See, this is the chromoplast. See, this is a structure of chromoplast. Okay. Say this line structure, that is internal membrane. What? Internal membrane. And these membranes, these are the membranous sacs. These are the membranous sacs. Okay. And next is what this, see this one, these are the internal membrane or sac formation. Okay, these are internal membrane, otherwise sac formation. And next is thylakoids. The thylakoid remnants. See the thylakoids, these colorless one, these are this here. See, these are the thylakoids membranes. Okay, and next is stromule. These are the stromules. Okay, this is a structure of chromoplast. The chromoplast is the name given to the area for all the pigments to be kept and synthesized in plant. These can be usually found in flowering plants or fruit and aging leaves. Actually, the chloroplast that is converted to chromoplast. Chromoplast having carotenoid pigments. These are the carotenoid crystals. See, inside there is carotenoid crystals. These helps to the color change in leaves, fruits and flowers. The main reason for it, structure and the color of attracting pollination. And the next is leucoplast. See, this is a structure of leucoplast. This leucoplast having no color. Okay, there is no color. It is colorless plastid. So these are non-pigment cell organelle, plant cell organelle, which are colorless. And these leucoplasts are mostly found in non-photosynthetic plants, areas, not a plants, plants also and areas also, not a plant, it's some type of algae, okay, and fungi also. And so this leucoplast that's mainly found in non-photosynthetic area, example for our root, like root not able to what synthesizing food. Why? Because of there is no chlorophyll, and they act as a storage shed of starch, lipids and proteins. That is also depending on the need of that plant. They are mostly used for converting amino acid to fatty acid. So these are the leucoplast. Okay, and these leucoplasts, they are divided, there are three types. Okay, leucoplasts are three types: protinoplast, amyloplast, and leoplast. What? Protinoplast, amyloplast, and leoplast. This amyloplast is the most important. This amyloplast that's greatest among all these three. And these protinoplast, amyloplast, and leoplast, this easily charged with the starch. Okay, these all are easily charged with the starch. And next is this protinoplast that helps to storing of what? Protein that plant a need. And this can be typically found in seeds. Protinoplast. Okay, this can be typically found in seeds. And next is leoplast that is aging. This, sorry, this leoplast that helps to what? Storing of oil and fat that need of the new plants. Okay, for their growth. And next we are going to discussing chloroplast. This is the chloroplast. Okay, see the structure, chloroplast structure. Outer, this is the what? Inner membrane, and this center one, that is intermembrane. Okay, inter, this is inner, this is intermembrane, and this is outer membrane. Okay, because it is showing out, this is saying outside, this is middle one, and this inner one. See here, this is inside, that is what? Stroma. There is what? This is stroma. And this fifth one, this plate light coin like, that is thylakoids. What? Thylakoids. And these thylakoids are connected just like a tube, that is called what? Lamella. What? Lamella. Clear? And see the shape of this chloroplast. It is a biconcave discoid shape, biconvex shape, and semiporous. It is double membrane and permeable cell organelle found within the mesophyll layer of the plant cell. So these are found in the mesophyll layer of the plant cell, this chloroplast. Okay. So this chloroplast is the site of photosynthesis. For what? For making food, synthesizing food. And this is also called as kitchen of the cell. Chloroplast is also called as kitchen of the cell. Why? This making what? Synthesizing food. You know the plant, which part of the plant is known as kitchen of the plant? Yes, leaf. Same here, the in case of cell, in case of plant cell, chloroplast is the kitchen of the cell. Okay, because it's synthesizing food. And here it is mentioned that stroma and grana. See, so the chloroplast shows two distinct regions, that is grana and stroma. Okay, this grana, that is a flattened sac. It is a discoid sac, and this containing a molecule of chlorophyll. So this is known as what? Thylakoids. Clear? And the next is stroma. Okay, the stroma is a ground substance. Okay, stroma is a ground substance that is embedded in the grana, and this contains variety of photosynthetic enzymes and starch grains. So what is the function of this chloroplast? See the function of chloroplast. Uh, Trap the solar, the chloroplast that trap the solar energy with the help of chlorophyll for photosynthesis. That you know that photosynthesis. Okay, it traps the sunlight, and it helps towards synthesizing food. The process is known as what? Photosynthesis. Okay, and it gives the color of flower and fruit. It gives the color of flower and fruit. So this chloroplast give the color of fruit, and then you know that different colors of flower. Fruits also different color, not the same color. because of what? This chloroplast. And next is this help in storage of food. This chloroplast that helps to storage of food. Why? Because they are making food, otherwise synthesizing food. So they are storing the food. And one more we are mentioned in the types of plastids, that is gerontoplast. So what is that gerontoplast? Actually, these are basically chloroplast that go with the aging process. This gerontoplast that refers to the chloroplast of the leaves that helps to the beginning to convert into different other organelles when the leaf into long using photosynthesis, usually in a autumn month. Okay, so this is what genero genetoplast. Okay, and next is vacuoles. Vacuole, next topic is vacuole. What is this vacuole? Vacuole means that is a cavity. What? That is a cavity. Okay, so this cavity that is present in the cell, inside the cell. Okay, especially in the plant cell having the vacuole. Okay, in animal cell may be present or not. See, this outer layer that is tonoplast, and the inner center this white color that is central vacuole, and this is blue color that is cell sap, and this cell sap that is containing watery solution. Okay, especially in sugar, amino acids, proteins, lipids, etc. Okay, and in case of plant cell, these vacuoles are center in position. In case of plant, see, in case of plant cell, this vacuole is center in position, and the nucleus and other cell organelles are that's pushed towards the boundary of the cell. Okay, and but in case of animal cell, the nucleus that is in the center of the cell. And next is the functions of vacuoles. What is the function of vacuoles? They create turgor pressure and thus maintain the shape and rigidity. They create a turgor pressure. So what do you mean by this turgor pressure? Turgor pressure means what? So this turgor pressure is the force within the cell that pushes the plasma membrane against the cell wall. In plant, this entails the water moving from the low concentration solute outside the cell into the cell vacuum. This is known as what? Turgor pressure. I hope all of you understood this turgor pressure. Yes. And the second one, they help in storage of food materials and waste products. These vacuoles that store the food material and thus store the waste products also. Okay. And next is this contractile vacuoles are present in amoeba maintain water balance. See, this vacuoles are present in amoeba also. Why? Because this amoeba in water. It is shown in water. Okay. So this amoeba having what? Contractile vacuole, and these also helps in what? Maintain the water balance. Clear? Yes. So see the plant cell. See the plant cell. Here it is vacuole and mitochondria, lysosome, cytoplasm and chloroplast and ribosome, and mostly all the few cell organelles are just more here in case of plant cell. See, one is the vacuole and another one is the chloroplast. And see the animal cell. Animal cell having what? This also having nucleus and mitochondria, Golgi bodies, centrioles, lysosome, and all the cell organelles, but except what? Yes, plastids. Okay, and vacuole. So this is the main difference between animal cell and plant cell. And one more is there, cell wall. Cell wall also is present in the case of plant cell. Clear? Yes, I hope all of you understood this topic. Okay, thank you.